Here's a very interesting question from the Journey of Freedom 93. Interesting name. Paul, what is freedom and why isn't there a Dr. Freedom in your system? Well, let's start with the beginning. Freedom is based in free will. Free will is only available to those that are conscious and to the degree that they're conscious. For example, if you're unconscious of your childhood programming, a common example would be if you're raised Christian, but you are now 20 plus and you don't think that you're a Christian anymore, whenever you transgress the commandments or the dictates of a given religion or belief system, you're probably going to experience guilt, shame, or insecurity. To the degree that you are being controlled by those unconscious programs, you don't have freedom. You're like a train on railroad tracks. You can't choose where to go. You have to follow the tracks. But once you do the inner work, such as the 10 lessons on shadow work that I share in my Spirit Gym program, which you can all look at myspiritgym.com, and you consciously become aware of who you choose to be in the world now, what your dream for yourself is, and what your values are, based on my 4-doctor model at minimum, then you're actually able to make rational choices and you have a degree of discernment. And so should the same issues rise up, say you're having sex and you're feeling guilty about it, you can observe it, see it, and then ask yourself, is this a representation of who I choose to be in the world now? And to the degree that it's not, you can say, thank you, dear pain teacher, for showing me where I have a mind virus. You can do what I call flipping the coin on it, state the positive. In other words, take the negative, you shouldn't be doing this. I'm living my dream, I'm sharing love with my friend or my partner, and I am happy to be able to engage in this experience. So you take the negative unconscious program, you become aware of it. The devil you know is always better than the devil you don't know. You use consciousness to change it into something that's dream affirmative. And that's how you create more freedom for yourself. But inherently, we're all born with free will. There's many deep debates on that, but I even have quantum physics books written showing mathematical formula to prove that we have free will. Henry Stapp wrote a whole book on free will from a quantum physics perspective. So then you're asking, and why isn't there a Dr. Freedom in your system? Well, you must not understand my system very well. Dr. Happiness is Dr. Freedom. When we choose consciously what is happy making for us and make the effort to do that with any regularity, we have the experience of freedom. The freedom to dance, the freedom to make music, the freedom to make love, to paint, to exercise, to do the work we love to do. Somebody that's conscious of what their dream is, what their goals and objectives are in life, and has values to support that, is the epitome of freedom. They are making those choices. Now, if you were to be in China, where you're being tracked with digital everything and getting points taken off of you for not towing the party line, you would have no freedom unless you had created some underground world in which you could be that person, and then you'd have to play the game on the surface of the world. And that's why it's very important for all of us to be aware of what's going on in the world right now. And thank God for Donald Trump, because he's helping bring freedom back to the country. But in a nutshell, freedom comes with the power of choice. And where you're unconscious, you don't have choice. You just act out your programming. And Dr. Happiness is Dr. Freedom. So thank you for the great question. I hope that answers it effectively for you.